Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode. Dave Rodriguez here, one of the head traders inside the Alliance community. As always, give a shout out to everyone watching the video today. Definitely appreciate the support. Make sure you guys mash that subscribe button and that bell on your way out if you guys have not already. All the newbie viewers, make sure you guys stay until the very end because we'll be revealing our free ebook, the Cryptocurrency Consumer Guide, that has all our best kept secrets and strategies. There's tons of facts and some key things you guys will need to know in order to make it in the market. So don't waste any more time. I'm going to jump right in. The first thing that we want to talk about today is Binance and launching its new DEX, the cryptocurrency exchange. So following months of anticipation around this article right here, or around this DEX being launched, numerous teasers that we've seen on the internet, Binance has finally decided to launch its decentralized cryptocurrency exchange known as DEX. Decentralized exchange, obviously. And it's powered by its own blockchain. It's called the Binance chain. Now, before you guys get too excited, Binance's DEX is only rolling out to a dedicated test net for the time being, as we figured something like that would probably happen. Now, still users will now be able to try out the new trading platform. Now, among other things, traders can create a wallet and you guys can actually exchange tokens. So Binance's DEX is actually a decentralized exchange with a decentralized network of nodes. Now, where you can hold your own, now this is where you can hold your own private keys and you can even manage your own wallet. Now, Binance's DEX provides a different balance of security, freedom, and ease of use, where you take more responsibility and are in more control, you're in more control of your assets, which could be a good and a bad thing depending on kind of person you are. Now, unlike Binance's flagship cryptocurrency exchange service, which holds users' private keys for them, the new DEX will allow traders to store their private keys independently. Now, remember, this means users will retain ownership of their coins even if the exchange gets hacked. That's the big point here of the DEX. Now, the downside is you can no longer count. This is one of the catches. You can no longer count on Binance to reset your password if you lose your credentials. But hey, that's the price we pay to have a real decentralized exchange. And there's also some questions up in the air in regards to Binance's DEX actually being totally decentralized. Much like other blockchain companies which ran initial coin offerings on the Ethereum network, Binance still uses the ERC20 token as a standard for its own BNB token. Now, this could change soon as the company gears up to make BNB the native asset in the new DEX platform. Now, in a sense, the launch of the DEX represents Bitcoin's first major step towards migrating away from the Ethereum network and towards its own blockchain called Binance Chain. Now, all around, it's a good article, guys, to check out, and it's going to be very interesting to see how it all pans out for Binance, as they are already under attack with claims the new platform, like I said, is not truly decentralized. If you want more details about what they mean, read the article on the web. Just type in something like Binance and DEX. Let's jump into Bitcoin. Couple interesting things since yesterday. Okay, this is the zone we're in now. This is, instead of drawing lines, we'll draw this zone that we're in now so we can actually get rid of this line here. Now we won't have so many lines. So we got this zone here we're kind of holding right now, but there's kind of some things going on. We are in a downtrend. We are in a counter trend. This counter trend is holding right here. We could see another tap maybe off this line. Now, my problem is this. I've got two trend lines, as you guys can see. Let's make them bigger. Let's just make them so everybody can, everybody knows they're there. And I am torn. This happens to me a lot, guys. Everybody's got their little tweaks and twerks. This is mine. I can't make decisions, okay? Check this out. From body to body to body. Okay, some would say you'd have to do it like this. Body to body to body. Something like that. Okay, body to body to body to body. Basically saying that this right here has been respecting, broken, retesting now. That's one option, okay? Some would say they want to do it from the wicks. 1, 2, 3. So some would say it has not broken outside of the wedge. Some would say it's just broken outside the wedge. I'm 100% torn here. I don't know which I like better. Which trend line I like better, and this does happen to me sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this thing to fall back down to this counter trend right here. I want to see another tap of this counter trend and see if this counter trend is going to be broken. Now, if this counter trend gets broken and we do break this level, we're going to come back up and retest these areas here and then fall back to the downside. Okay? So that could very well happen if, in fact, this top trend line is the one that we're looking at. Because on the bottom, we're wick to wick. On the top, if we're a wick to wick as well, this is not a breakout. This is a third touch, which could be a breakout, but we're going to need to see a touch off this counter trend right here. Now, if this breaks, we know we're going to the downside. If it breaks outside of this trend and paints a body like color outside this black line right here, anything above it is a breach and a break. We'll see a pop, a retest, and these levels will be met. Now, let's take it up a level and see what else that I see is very interesting. And this will make more sense to you guys because we've talked about these in our training in the last few days. Okay, look at the 200 MA. Okay, the 200 EMA, excuse me. So this has been a very strong resistance for a very long time. Let's just get rid of everything. And let's just focus on the MA, okay? After we've broken down underneath the MA with this huge candle right here back in November of 2018, we've stayed below the 200 MA. Nothing's been able to breach it. Perfect pinpoint here, perfect pinpoint here. Retests all in here, retests all in here. Pinpoint, pinpoint. This is a perfect area to mark as resistance. Huge resistance right here, guys. On the weekly. We've not been able to break that. Okay? And now look what happened to our candle. Pinpoint touch. I mean, it doesn't get any more perfect than that retest right there. So we've retested a 200 MA, which we have not been able to break. We've popped above our other 18 MA or 8 MA. Can we hold above this? We have not been able to before. We've been staying below it. Can we hold above this MA in between these two MAs? This is going to be very interesting to see how this week ends off. Is it going to end off underneath this MA, pinpoint, and then something like this happen? Or are we going to end up painting above this MA, breaching it, and then watching these MAs curl up and cross over this MA? Once we get these back up and above this MA, we're looking really bullish. So this is something interesting to watch, guys. I mean, this is a pinpoint touch, just like these candles here, to this MA and getting completely rejected. This is a sell zone. Sellers are selling right here all day long. Okay? But look what's happening here as well. We are seeing higher highs. You know, a higher high, a higher high. Can we hold this? Can we break this area right here? Get up and above this 200 MA. That's going to be very important. I think that's going to let us know what's going to happen right here, guys. Are we going to hold here? Are we going to hold here because of the downtrend? Are we going to hold that MA? Come back down to the downside? I can show you a perfect example of what I mean, what this could turn into. Ethereum right now could be a 5-point breakout to the upside. XMR's already done it. If you can see, XMR's already done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, breakout. Broke out, hit the top resistance, came back down, tested pinpoint on the broken trend line, and now it's just fluff. Anything that happens in between, guys. We could retest these areas before we head up. In my eyes, anything that happens in between here and 15,000 Satoshis doesn't even matter because my goal is up here at the first area. And look what's coinciding, guys. The confluence of the MA going to meet me right here. May not stay there, but hey, this is looking good to me. I want to see 15,000 Satoshis met on this. So guys, that's all we have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys are brand new, make sure you go down in the description below. Click that link. It's the bitcoinconsumerguide.com/YT. That's like YouTube. Click that link. Get your free ebook, guys, Also, along with the free ebook, you got plenty of stuff, plenty of free value from Cody Sperber, the clever investor himself, and he's got something free. He's got another free offer for you that I'm going to let him tell you about. So make sure you take advantage of the video and make sure you watch all of it, or you're going to miss what I'm telling you about right now. And my God, it helped me so much when I first joined the group myself. And then here I am later on, one of the head trainers inside the community. So guys, make sure you click that link. Make sure you show up here every day, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next Bitcoin Breakdown.